What's up, flamethrowers? It's me, Flame the Dragonhog here, and welcome to another huge question. That's right, guys. We are back with another huge question for you guys. Now, I'm going to answer the last huge question for you guys, and then I'm going to ask you guys the new one. I mean, you guys already know how this works. Anyway, let's begin. Now, for the last question, I asked you guys a question about this particular background pony. You know, Derpy, the gray pony, the gray Pegasus that always keeps bumping into things, and there's the mail carrier pony, loves muffins, and all sorts of other stuff. Now, I asked you guys about her cutie mark, because if you guys look closely, she has a cutie mark that looks like, well, bubbles. And I asked you guys, why does Derpy have bubble cutie mark? And of course, thanks to a whole bunch of research and stuff, I learned that cutie marks actually are signs of a pony's talent or what they're really good at. And there is nothing that Derpy has or does that involves bubbles. So, yeah, it's a mystery to why she has a bubble cutie mark. It's a mystery. But I guess the answer is, well, Derpy is just, well, Derpy. Okay, so yeah, and sadly, guys, nobody got the answer, so yeah. Anyway, guys, to make up for this one, I'm going to be asking you guys not one, but two questions. And what are they? And what are the topics about? The princesses of Equestria. Okay, now ready for question one, guys? All right, here we go. All right, so as I watched more and more of Generation 4 MLP, I noticed something very, very in particular. After when Twilight grew up, took over Equestria and everything, she grew older, and not only that, but something else happened to her. Her mane started moving. Her mane started moving. Same thing with her tail. And remember, she's not the only princess who had a moving mane and tail. Princess Celestia also had one, and her sister, Princess Luna, had one as well. Now, the first question is, well, as we all know, that Twilight, Celestia, and Luna, they all have moving manes. But here's the thing here. Princess Cadance doesn't have a moving mane. So the first question is, why doesn't Princess Cadance have a moving mane? So why is that? Why doesn't Princess Cadance's mane or tail move? Like, that's a good question. Why do they not move? Like, wavy. Like, Princess Celestia, Princess Luna, and Twilight's. Now, speaking of the manes and stuff, I'm going to be using Princess Luna as an example. Now, what I figured is, okay, now on to the second question, guys. Here's the second question. Now, why is it that whenever a pony turns into an alicorn, their manes always start moving? And same thing with their tails. Now, guys, there's a whole bunch of theories going on about this. Now, there's two theories. There's one theory saying that it all depends on how powerful the pony's magic is. Another theory is well, alicorn manes and tails don't last long, so they make one out of magic. To replace the fallen out mane and tail. But those are just two theories, guys. But I'm looking for the real truth. So, those are the two questions, guys, that you guys have to answer, or you guys don't have to if you don't want to. Now, I'm going to repeat the questions again. The first question. How come Princess Cadance is the only alicorn princess who doesn't have a moving mane or tail? And second question, why do alicorns have a moving mane and tail in the first place? And feel free to use my theories if you want to. Remember, guys, the theories were it all depends on how powerful their magic is, or it's to replace the manes and tails that they lost. Because, guys, here's a little known fact. When Princess Luna was younger, she had a light blue mane and tail. And when Princess Celestia was younger, she just had a all pink mane and tail. So, that's the thing. But, that is actually another good question, guys. How come their manes and tails changed like that? But that's for another time. And also, guys, I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to see that face that Twilight made. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know that I'm not supposed to be joking around and stuff, but oh Lord, this is funny. This is funny. I'm sorry. That face that Twilight made is priceless. But anyway, as I was saying, guys, those are the questions about the manes and tails. Now, guys, feel free to use any sources that you can when it comes to these questions. Remember, guys, I'm going to repeat the questions one last time. 1. How come Princess Cadance is the only Alicorn princess that does not have a moving mane or tail? And 2, how come the princesses have moving manes and tails? Like, how is that? I know it did take a while for, Twilight to finally get a moving mane and tail. It did take her a long while to finally get them. But now she has them. So that's the question, guys. Anywho, guys, good luck with the questions, and I'll see you guys on the day that I answer them. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful holiday coming up this weekend. Hopefully you guys get a lot of Christmas presents and everything, and I'll see you guys after Christmas to answer this question. Of course, you guys will be seeing me until Christmas, but, Anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog, signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers!